Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. Just having a cup of tea and making a few videos, and love to everybody out there. Hope everybody's okay. I just wanted to talk about what I got out of the debate and discussion last night on Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason. Um, I want to thank John for coming down. It was really good, John. Thank you and much appreciated. And it was really good to talk to you in a more uh, what can I say, amicable setting. And we've had some good discussions in the past, but this time it was good just to get deep down and get to grips with the topic and think through a topic together. So I really appreciated that, and I really got a lot out of it. I want to thank Ray. I want to thank Mark for coming down. So I just want to share what I got out of it. Um, I think I got three or four things out of last night. I really enjoyed doing the background reading to Kant. I spent a couple of days reading stuff around Kant. So I read This is the History of Western Philosophy, but from a Catholic point of view, and it's looking at theologians and how they responded to and how they contributed to philosophy in the area of epistemology. This is by Paul Hafner. He did his degree at Oxford on physics, went on to be Doctor of Theology and Philosophy at the Gregorian University in Rome. So this book really enriched my faith. I'm from a Reformed perspective, uh, and influenced by a lot of different writers, but um, this book really brought it home to me, the logic of skepticism. That if you take skepticism to its logical conclusion, it's self-defeating. It also brought home to me the depth and breadth of the Christian faith. That there are so many theologians, so many thinkers in the Christian faith that were so brilliant and had such a wide perspective on reality. That it just really inspired my faith and strengthened me to see that having faith in God is not irrational, that faith gives rationality. There is a faith gives a rational base for rationality, which I brought up in the discussion. So my background reading, I've really enjoyed. I like history. I like the history of ideas. So I've read articles and listened to debates and discussions by various thinkers on the history of thought concerning the Enlightenment, and so I really enjoy that kind of stuff. And I've really enjoyed. I found it very difficult at times. There's a couple of parts in Kant that I found a bit difficult that I need to go over again. But I found it difficult at times to get to grips with some of the nitty-gritty ideas of Kant. But once you grasp the basic method that he has, then that helps you to prise open stuff that he was saying. But I did, even though it was a bit dry for me, I did enjoy the task of being systematic and detailed in reading a philosophical text, and then being able to discuss it with someone else in depth. I really enjoyed that process. And I really appreciate you, John, for stepping up and having a discussion to facilitate that. The third thing that I got a lot out of it is clarification. There was a couple of things that John brought out concerning issues that I brought up in epistemology that he brought to my attention, and that has made me afterwards clarify my own thinking. So it's good to be able to clarify where you're at, because I did a lot of study yesterday. I studied all day, right up early morning, right up to about 9 o'clock in the evening. I just was studying, so my head was just full of facts and information about Kant and the issues that he was bringing up. So I didn't have a lot of time to process the stuff that I've been reading. Um, so it was good to talk to John, and then afterwards, after the discussion, was able to think about what he said, what I said, was able to clarify things. For me, ultimately, what I've got out of it is I'm just growing in my love for God. I'm growing in my understanding of God. And for me, Christianity is rational, because it provides a rational base for reason. That without faith, you can't have a purpose for reason. And John might say, well, it's subjective, but I would say that it, it actually, faith and reason take a wider perspective on reality, and that my presuppositions and my evidential base actually work out to understand reality better, and that, you know, that at the end of the day, you know, we all work on the basis that there is objective reality, even though you might say knowledge is subjective, and it's whose best presuppositions and evidences and understanding of reality fits best and explains that. And for me, I've just been excited and encouraged to think that Christianity provides that intellectual basis. So I'm looking forward to dialoguing with John and any other atheist who comes. If it continues the way it has done, it's going to be a really good journey, and I hope John is getting something out of it from hearing my perspective. So I don't know when the next time we could meet. Best meet once a week or something, and just do 100 pages at a time. So the second edition is about 500, 600 pages. So I don't know what you think, John. I think we should do it 100 pages a week, and that means we can explore it in depth and dialogue on a deeper level, and touch on topics that we wouldn't normally go in depth on. And that gives me more chance to study and stuff. There's other stuff that I want to work on while doing that. I want to read more systematic theology. I want to read some books that I bought on epistemology that are from a Christian perspective, and looking at it. This is a Catholic perspective, but there are other books that I've got from other spectrums of the Christian faith that I want to read as well. All in all, it was a productive evening, and I think one of the things that I'm most pleased about was that we're building a bridge, that we're building a genuine bridge of friendship. That's the thing that I'm most pleased about, because I don't think it's good that we fight each other as atheists and Christians and stuff like that. I just don't agree with that, and my whole journey was in a way was against militant atheism. But in fighting militant atheism, I became a militant Christian. And so it's not good. You know, I think at the end of the day, we should be able, as atheists and Christians, when we've had our discussion and our debate, we should go down to the local pub and have a pint together. That's what it should end up in. You know, we should end up being friends, and not enemies. And I'm a big advocate of that. I really am. I've always been a big advocate of it. But I got sidetracked dealing with these militant people, and ended up becoming boisterous myself and stuff, and you know, it's not good really. So I really do hope that other atheists and other Christians join in with a view to building bridges with each other and building a genuine friendship. I can genuinely honestly say that on that Google Hangout, that I will not be smirky. I will not look down on John or Ray or any other atheist who comes on and wants a genuine dialogue. I will treat them with the maximum respect, and I will try to listen to what they're saying and try to engage with it. and I think that's what it's all about. And we can have a few little debates here and there on the way. We had one or two little debates on stuff. That's just friendly jousting. So that's what I got out of it. I'm praying that John comes to know Jesus. I'm praying for Ray, and I'm praying for other atheists that they'll come and they'll come to know Jesus, that they'll come to see the rationality of Christianity, and that's what I'm praying. And I will try and share the faith to John. He knows the faith, and I don't want to push it down his face, because I know I listened to a video of yours, and I know you've had that in the past, so I don't want to do that. But gently, in a gentle, caring, loving way, John, I want to share the faith to you, bro, because I want you to know Jesus. And anybody else who's interested, I want you to know Jesus. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. For me, it's about helping people to find faith in God, and specifically in Christ. If people don't come to know Jesus, people are free to do that. So, we can agree to disagree and still learn from each other. I can learn from atheists, and you can learn from me. But the end result for me is to help people to see that Christianity is rational, and is the truth. And it's just amazing. It's just really, absolutely amazing to know God, and it's just wonderful. And I just want you, John, and I want others to know the living God, because it is the best thing. There's nothing like it, and that's what I want for you, and I want for others as well. So there we are. So John, I don't know when you want to do it next. Maybe next week on Wednesday again at 10 p.m. I'll get in contact with you and see what you think. But yeah, I hope that we can do it. Go through the book, 100 pages. So it might take about 5 weeks to get through the book, and that means we can explore Western philosophy and all the issues that come up in a deeper way. Alright, I'm going to do a few other videos now, and wish everybody the best. Have a lovely day, and God bless you all. Take care.